Hello and welcome to CrypNews channel. On March 29th, Kyiv will host the largest exhibition and conference in Ukraine on blockchain technology, cryptocurrencies and ICO, Blockchain and Bitcoin Conference Kyiv. The conference will bring together more than 3 dozens of speakers, and the exhibition area will feature more than 70 brands representing software and services for the crypto industry. Representatives of Ukrainian ministers and departments will speak at the conference, including Vladimir Omilyan, Minister of Infrastructure. I'm hoping to see you at the conference. Today we're talking about Crypviser, who has introduced a stable beta release of the Crypviser application, which is a decentralized secure messenger for private social communication. CrypNews channel was one of the first who got the stable beta version release for the review. Crypviser is announcing uncompromising advantages because of using the blockchain technology. We can access their website crypviser.network by the link in the description below the video. First of all, it is announced that Crypviser is decentralized and unblockable. In other words, there are no central registration or authorization service inside the network. The accounts of Crypviser work like a Bitcoin wallet, but it is used for instant communication and data exchange. Secondly, it is anonymous. Crypviser is the only secure communication network which doesn't require your phone number or perform SMS verification. About the security, we can say that according to the white paper, Crypviser uses decentralized cryptographic models of encryption key distribution through the blockchain. The Crypviser network is announced as all-in-one solution, featuring not only instant messaging, voice and video calls, but also secure crypto wallet, local protection features, and so on. And all these features are available through very convenient Crypviser apps. Well, now let's see how the Crypviser application works. Here we go, this is the Crypviser application. We'll try to register a new account. Now we're choosing the account name. I choose CrypNews 77, for the lucky sevens. Okay, I agree to terms, conditions and privacy disclaimers. Now we have to generate a random encryption key, which is very important in order to maintain your data safe. Okay, so after that we can choose a method to secure account and local storage. And now we have to choose the password. As you can see, you can choose the strong password, and the strength of the password actually will be shown on the bar at the right, but for the test purposes I'm using just something simple. Okay. Successfully. Also, Crypviser would like to have the backup QR code in order to get even more protection. Okay, so we export it, and we have successfully joined the Crypviser private social community. As you can see, the registration process is quite easy, and so now we're going to start using it. So, I have finished my registration and now I'm inside and can take a look at some of the features of the application. So this is a very good structure, I think. You have chats, you have calls, you have channels or group chats, and also you have the crypto wallet, and I'll talk about each feature in detail a little bit later, and we'll start one by one. First feature is the chat. For the test purposes, I have the second phone with the beta version of the application as well, and we can show you the functionality. First of all, you obviously can send just the general messages, which is good already, By the way, all kinds of communication here are protected with automatic encryption keys through the blockchain. If you click the green lock button in chat or in video call, for example, there is a pop-up video. Oh, you probably see it on the screen anyway. There is a pop-up video that shows the details about the blockchain. So it basically shows how the blockchain protects my privacy in these features. So, about security, I guess it's understandable. Now we're going to talk about some interesting features. First of all, you can lock the conversation. Yes, you can do a password. Let's try to do it. Okay. So now we confirm it. And now, as you can see, the chat is locked. You can see the key near the chat. In order to see the chat right now, I will need to enter the key to password in order to see what's inside. So I think this is kind of a cool feature. Another feature, if you want not only to lock something, but if, for example, any other person uses your phone and you want to hide the chat with someone completely, instead of using lock button, you can use hide button. In order to hide, you also need to do a password. Okay, let's try doing it. And now we have hidden this chat. So as you see now in the chats, nothing shows. So if anybody takes our phone, he will see nothing here. So he will not understand, do we have chats? Don't we have them? So, and if now I click on the icon and enter the password, and the correct password obviously, then and only then the person who knows the password, only he can access this specific chat. So it's also a really cool feature. And another one of the features from the chats is a sort of the bomb function that allows us to delete messages in order to provide security. The very cool thing is that the message is obviously deleted on the both sides of the chat. Let's try doing it. Let's set the timer. You can set the timer from 5 seconds to 48 hours. Can you believe this? And also the very important thing is that the timer begins only after you not only after you have sent the message, but after your other person has read the message. So let's set the timer for 5 seconds, yes, so that it will be easier. And now we type something in. Okay. And as you can see, the bomb. 3, 2, 1. Whoops. So it was destroyed, yes? The other person has read the information and now there is no chance to access it after that. And it's done on both ends, and I think this is a really cool thing about the security. Okay, so I think enough with the chats. Let's talk about the calls now. Okay, enough with the chats, so let's talk about the calls now. In this messenger in Crypviser, you can also call people, and let's try and see how this feature works. So you see, it's all good. And also, again, if you press the green lock button in here, you see the encryption, you see the blockchain encryption, which shows us how our call is protected. Okay, so and also the last feature is, you see, this is not only just a messenger, which is really cool already to have a messenger with this kind of blockchain super security with all this hide and lock and time bomb features, but also there is an integrated cryptocurrency wallet inside that you can use. There is the special CVT token that you can use in order to pay for transaction fees inside the application. So I guess now it's time to talk a little bit about the two types of application you can get. So if we look, this is my account, this is my balance and everything. And so just that you know, there are two types. There is a free version of the application that we have seen here. And there is a premium version. And what's so special about the premium version? First of all, in premium version, you don't have to do any like reality checks and stuff like that manually. Everything is done automatically. Also, premium subscription gives you quite nice features, such as, for example, having the ability to send files of any size, of any format. In the chat you can send Titanic film or whatever you want. The only condition is your internet. If you have a good internet connection, you can afford sending whatever you want. And other different and interesting features are upcoming. So in order to receive the premium subscription, you have to pay the fee. It costs 9.90 euros per month, this subscription, but it gives you much more freedom, and for some users it might be interesting and might be worth considering it. And one of the last and probably most important features: during the time when the application is used, all interfaces for input, for output, for keyboard, microphone, headphones, stuff like this, they are blocked for other programs in the memory, so that this way the application protects the user from man-in-the-middle attacks, from eavesdropping, which can be made by direct tapping. So this way, using Crypviser, your information is most likely super secure. So, this was the review of the news and updates of the Crypviser Messenger on the CrypNews channel. If you find this project interesting, please write these in the comments down below, or perhaps you have already tested it yourself. Then don't lose the opportunity to get free tokens. There is very little time left. If you like this video, subscribe to our channel and follow the latest news in our Telegram community. We're hoping to see you later. Goodbye.